What made you want to start the LINC program?
Well, the situation in South Africa around children was completely devastating. And I think it was Mahatma Gandhi, but also Nelson Mandela, who said that the soul of a society is really reflected on how that society treats its children. And if you look at South Africa, with an enormous number of orphaned and vulnerable children and an enormous number of children living in poverty, and we aren't actually succeeding in addressing these needs. My personal passion is also around children's issues, so I wanted to do something to support children in South Africa.
How did you go about starting the program?
Well, I hadn't ever really worked in the children's sector, and I also didn't want to come in and do something that everybody else had done before. I think there are lots of people feeding children, providing housing to children. So I really went about using my networks and using actually a lot of Ali's network to find key stakeholders in the children's sector, and we then conducted extensive research as to what really the underlying issues were facing those organizations trying to deliver for children. And that really came out to be around leadership. The leadership was completely burnt out, not capacitated to deal with the issues that were facing them. The other issue was collaboration. It's something like 167 different cooperative governance structures, thousands of organizations, different donors, and people just really weren't working together. We then had the issue of systems change. I mean, everybody felt they're so busy putting out the fires that where are we going to be in 20 years? And the last need identified was really around innovation. If we carried on doing the same thing, we'd just get the same result, which was actually getting us nowhere. So we really took that research and created a program to address those particular needs of leaders working in the children's sector. And in creating that program, we drew on some of the Ali methodologies, but also approaches used both globally and locally. And we've recruited 100 different leaders into this program.
What do you see as your biggest achievement?
I think probably that we even have the program at all, and it's hard to capture this, but the fact that the enormous gratitude that those leaders and the leaders in the program, reach 11 million children in South Africa, have expressed as being part of the LINC program, how they have expressed it's enabled them to do their jobs better, supported them in ways that they didn't think that they would be supported, provided collaborative opportunities. I think it's really been in the gratitude expressed by the leaders that we work with.
Thank you.